run steering 3 here. Let's hit it, all right?
This is a nice one. All set. I need to clear my mind.
There's barely any left. Kind of sad, really.
I do not feel sadness or enemy slaughter.
No, me neither. Not really. Just found it interesting is all.
Seeds. Wonder if Peely has more info at our garden. Look at this.
If I had more skill points, I do feel like I need to change it to where, which is better.
What secrets do you hold?
Sight said, Ravens looks out over the swamp at the looker hole beyond. His curiosity peaked and a plan beginning to form.
Talk later, hmm?
Care to hear something in particular? Just let DD know.
I must be alone now.
Just like that.
Far as I can tell. Didn't even have time to radio me.
Criff. That is just... Oh, Criff.
Cal, did you hear? That fool Grok got done in by an Imperial patrol.
Brock's dead?
Even told the old bastard to be careful when he left.
You sent him alone?
I thought he could handle it. He was just nabbing a fuel injector. At least the fuel injector didn't take a single hit. That geezer sure did know his way around a payload.
Guess you and Grok weren't so close, huh?
No, this is what the old man would have wanted. Call it my bereavement tax.
Damn, that's fucked up. Grok's in. Grok is killed stealing a valuable fuel injector from Imperial territory. Though Dana managed to recover the injector, she's still processing the loss of her partner in crime. Goddamn.
How you doing?
I heard back from some of my friends who were dismissed from the Academy. They didn't take kindly to being silenced by the Empire, and they're planning to do something about it.
Oh yeah?
We are arranging a meeting. Turns out there are more people ready to take action than we thought. I don't suppose you'd be interested in coming along.
Maybe another time. I've got some things I need to take care of.
I figured. Hey, you know what they say, though.
I have a feeling I don't.
Sooner or later, the charged Hydron emulsion solution will find its way back to equilibrium.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Talk to you soon. I need to gather my things.
Salutations.
I'm really busy, Cal. Maybe later.
Seems like every time you set to kick the grav ball, they pull it away. I'm chock full of regrets. The last time I saw Seer, all I can do now is hope that somewhere out there she forgives me.
I'm sure she does. No regrets, Grease. We gotta keep moving.
Hey, that goes for both of us, kid. Later.
Barkeep.
Good to see you, Cal. Heritage ran out of here in a hurry. Have anything to do with those lights in the sky?
Z's helping us out. Monk, we're about to take off. Don't know when we'll be back. If we'll be back.
That sort of trip. I see. Well, you've got no open tabs, so I suppose all that's left to say is good luck. And come to Pyloon Saloon. And we hope to see you soon.
Catchy song. Maybe you missed your calling.
Never too late to try something new.
Till next time, pal.
Going somewhere, are we?
Put a listening device in my chair again.
What do you think of it? Now, this wouldn't happen to be the one-way trip to an early grave you were hinting at earlier, would it?
It might be. And now look, don't you start with that whole abdication of responsibility.
You just come back safe and sound. And I'll keep things humming along in the meantime.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Oi, Cal. Think it's time I told you more about the old days. Got a moment?
Sure.
All right. I think it's time you knew about Tendo Gugbridge.
We're off to a good start.
Was Tendo sharp? No. Bloody idiot. Was he a looker? Well, people looked all right. Fella was uglier than a shiverpede. But old Tendo had one thing worth more than any of that. The bastard was plumb lucky. See, old Tendo goes and buys the worst claim in the region. About as likely to find a payday there as in your breakfast. But not 2 days later, that rocker blasts his way into a cavern crawling with priorite. Well, Tendo fills his arms with the stuff. Couldn't see the ground in front of him. Poor fool stepped right on his detonite charge pack. The blast turned his bones inside out. How we all shared in the spoils. So much priorite, the whole bloody outpost didn't have to work for a month. But we all knew it was Tendo and his lucky tailbone that got us the first big find. Hey, mate.
Are you ready to go?
Just about.
When we confront Bode, just remember, he has what he wants. He will fight to the death to keep it. Cal?
Let's talk later.
Great to see you.
Listen up, Turk.
Look at Toa. Always researching her next project.
I got a research topic for you. Find a way to leave the planet.
Something you need?
I got it. We're losing men. Oh no.
Damage sustained.
Don't let him run.
Grok! Where are you, you old stump of a man? Oh. They got you good, didn't they?
Did you hear that? Sweep the area.
Sorry, old man. My day to die. You rest. I'll bury you later.
Grok departed after finally being talked into the Soul Gall chance of a lifetime. Grok and Dana's expedition goes eerie with Grok paying the ultimate price.
Come on in, grab a spot at the bar.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. You?
Guess I'm fine too.
It's all right if you're not.
Hey, don't get mushy on me. Do I miss Grok? Well, sure I do. I mean, you know what hurts the worst? The old man was strong, sharp, grumpy enough to curdle clear water, too. Beneath all of that, he actually believed that a couple of nobodies like us could strike it rich. Too many skeptics and cynics out there, Cal. You find a believer, you hold on tight.
I hear you.
How you doing?
Hey, Toa.
Hey, I've been mulling over what you said about the future of Kobo. I think you're right to have hope. History has always been wont to change course suddenly and irrevocably. Did you ever hear about the discovery of the Auric Cluster during the High Republic?
No, I didn't.
Would you like to hear about it?
Sure, I'd like to.
Xaneth Otzian was appointed Republic Ambassador to the Auric Cluster, which had just been identified as populated. Several Republic picket ships had been destroyed near the cluster. It was strongly suspected that Auric civilization was spacefaring and warlike. Xaneth was escorted by a contingent of Republic starfighters. Everyone expected a confrontation. Unfortunately, her journey coincided with the fall of the Starlight Beacon. She lost all long-range communications and was stranded just inside the cluster, separated from her military escort. She was discovered by a passing Auric ship and could not escape before it overtook her. And when she was boarded, she was met with a diplomatic convention bearing gifts from the riverbeds of Auric 3. Had she been accompanied by a wing of starfighters, things could have gone quite differently.
I'm glad things turned out well there. Not quite sure we can count on good faith from the Empire, though.
All I'm saying is that history turns on small events with unthinkable consequences. I don't plan to give up on the future, no matter the past.
I'm glad to hear you say it, Toa.
We'll talk soon.
You know, school went by. Two Bear Creek bricks on my feet.
Hey, Grease. You all right?
Just, you know, a little distracted is all. I mean, I'm about to fly freehand into a stellar anomaly with an appetite for starships. And I'll tell you, my palms haven't been this sweaty since...
You can do this.
Yeah, sure. I can do this. Oh, who asked you anyway? Don't you got stuff to do?
Say we catch Bode. What do you think we should do?
He must pay. But we must always remember that there are people counting on us.
You're right. Our friends. Anyone who survived Jeddah. We can't let them down.
We won't. We'll speak later.
Let's get out there. Hope Grease is ready for a bumpy ride.
Cal, is it time?
We're heading to the Abyss now. Fire up the arrays.
I'll be monitoring your progress from here. May the Force be with you all.
And you, Z.
Well, what do you think is taking Z so long?
Dagan Gera was the only person to live through what we're about to do.
At least we will die together.
Hey, great pep talk, kids. Hopefully they can fit that on my tombstone.
Look.
Wow. Here we go. I know. You want to fly this thing?
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I'll bet that's what all the other poor saps said right before they were torn into Vortex Chow. Great. Now it's an obstacle course. Coming too fast?
But you are faster. Stop piloting and start flying.
I'm rerouting power from deflectors to the engines.
What are you, crazy? You're trading safety for speed.
Exactly. We're all in on you, buddy.
You're right. It's my ship, ain't it? Greasy does it, baby! Hey, wait a minute. Is it me, or is this tunnel getting a tad cozy?
It's not just you. Z, what's going on?
The arrays are overloading. There's nothing I can do.
faster.
I'm going as fast as I can. Wait a minute. Are you crazy? If you jump into hyperspace blind, you'll be picking up pieces of the Mantis all over the outer rim.
Do you trust me?
You know I do, Cal. Let her ride. Now.
You did it, you three-armed son of a Gundar!
Well, at least none of us lost our cool. Huh. Wow. I hope it's worth it.
The abyss, piling through the very heart of the Kobo abyss, Grease at last rediscovered his lost confidence. Deftly maneuvering through the debris of starship wreckage, however, through them, the path began to fray and collapse as the rays on the Kobo began to fail. Hearing the voice of Seer in his mind, Cal drew upon the lessons of his former mentor to guide his hand, trusting in the Force and pulling the hyperdrive controls, launched the Mantis into a blind jump. The Mantis skips through hyperspace and after a tense moment emerges on approach to a beautiful blue-green world, Tanalorr. Like Tanalorr is like kind of like Earth almost. I don't know.
So, this is it. Tanalorr. You and Mara be careful out there, okay? Yeah, you too, BD.
We'll all be okay, Grease.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Cal. I don't plan on living out my days on this rock, especially not with that traitor.
We'll be back soon.
Let's talk in a bit, yeah?
All right, let's pick where we go next.
Oh, we can still travel. That's funny. High Republic droids. A now obsolete High Republic droid fallen during battle with the Nihil invaders of Tanalorr. The droid gave a valiant defense of the planet. Jedi meditation spot, overlooking Overlooking a natural vista, Jedi of old often frequented this spot to clear their minds and find calm within themselves.
So this is Tanalor.
Not what you were expecting?
I don't know what I was expecting. So much has changed since I first heard its name.
The temple's this way. Dragon and Centauri Creed plan their future here.
And look where it got them.
You know, it just occurred to me, couldn't we be finding High Republic droids? I only say this because Bode seems pretty crafty. He could reprogram him, I think. Maybe. Yeah.
Bode will not let this end peacefully. He has already used fatherhood to justify betrayal and murder. Now we have him cornered, with nowhere else to run. He will kill or be killed. Well, say something!
You're right. But what about Kata? She's not much younger than we were when our families were taken from us.
I know.
You and I will carry that loss for the rest of our lives. But Kata still has a chance.
Yes, she does. Very well. We will give Bo the choice to stand down. For Kata's sake.
And ours.
Buried invasion. The unexpected invasion of Tanalor forced the Order to flee their new sanctuary. How the Nihil discovered Tanalor remains a mystery.
I keep thinking about something Seer once said. A warning. Every Jedi faces the dark side. I feel so much hatred towards Bode.
Seer won her battle with the dark side. You will too.
He's still here.
Good.
to the temple. The Nile are enveloping our position. Master Gera, that is an order.
Last stand. The Jedi led by Dagon Gera make their last ill-fated stand against the invading forces. Ceremonial fountain, a tri-point water feature built to symbolize the three core pillars of the Jedi Order: the Force, knowledge, and self-discipline. Jedi strive at all times to gain mastery over all three.
Do you hear that?
Kata.
To wonder why. Show me your light. I've waited all night. Ghost star, won't you sing with me?
Alright guys, that's that beautiful song from Kata. Well, that's all I have for this one guys. Brunson 3 out. Thanks for watching.